guys, I'm behind the wheel of the 2019 Mazda CX-9, the granddaddy of all SUVs in Mazda's lineup, and it has seating for up to 7 people and 3 rows. Now, this SUV has been around in its current generation since 2016, and it goes up against a lot of competitors in this market. Some have been around a while, and we have several that are coming out very soon. So Mazda really needs to stay competitive here to make this SUV continue to work as well as it has. Now, some of the key features are the turbo engine under the hood, the gorgeous Napa leather seating you get on my Signature trim, and also Mazda's handling and the sporty drive that they are famous for. There are 4 trims, and my test model is the top of the line Signature with standard all-wheel drive. Under the hood, you get Mazda's 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. It's good for 250 horsepower with premium fuel, 227 on regular. You get 310 pound-feet of torque regardless. All right, so you do hear a little bit of engine noise with the turbo engine, but other than that, it is an overall quiet ride in the cabin. It's also fairly smooth, but there is a bit of sportiness. This is a Mazda, and that is what they're known for, is being more of a sporty drive than, say, maybe a Honda or a Toyota. So you are going to feel a few more of the bumps than you would probably in those vehicles. But if you enjoy that style of driving, which I do, then you'll be plenty happy with the CX-9. Acceleration is good, handling is good, confident braking, all highlights and strong suits of the CX-9. The CX-9 is one of the most stylish SUV offerings in its class. My Signature trim has LED Signature grille accent lighting, heated power mirrors, and an aluminum roof rack. It all rides on 20-inch alloy wheels. The interior is really nice. These seats are Napa leather, and they have perforation in the centers, and I find them very comfortable myself. There's a little bit of bolstering here, not too much, but just a little bit on the sides, and I really had a comfortable week in these seats. My Signature trim also gets you real aluminum trim and rosewood inlays throughout the cabin. You get a soft touch dash, although I would have liked to see some stitching there. But overall, a very well laid out and executed cabin. Press the push button start, and the easy to read tachometer along with the 7-inch driver display comes to life. You can scroll through driver info on the screen via controls on the power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. It's also heated and leather wrapped. The center stack is well laid out with its climate controls. Below the console, it looks clean. It's surrounded by glossy black. You see the aluminum trim and rosewood accents along with the leather-wrapped gear shifter. The rotary knob and buttons for the Connect system are also there, along with an electric parking brake. I wouldn't say the center console is super huge, but that's where you can find 2 USB ports. Roominess and cargo space is absolutely top of mind for car shoppers in this segment, and the CX-9 felt roomy to me in all the rows. I had plenty of legroom up front and plenty of headroom throughout. And while it was a little tighter, of course, in the 3rd row, it wasn't bad. As for those 3rd row seats, you have to manually fold those down. Oh, and by the way, those 2nd row seats are heated. You also get sunshades back there as well. There's a power liftgate in back that you can operate with the key fob. The CX-9 really can't compete when it comes to cargo space. It offers some of the lowest in its class. With that 3rd row seat up, you get 14.4 cubic feet of space. You do get 38.2 cubic feet behind the 2nd row, so there is more space there. Now time to talk about technology, and I have to say technology is not the CX-9's strong suit, although they did add Apple CarPlay and Android Auto this year. The Signature comes with an 8-inch full-color touchscreen display with navigation in my model, along with a backup camera. Also new for 2019 is the surround view camera that I get in the Signature trim. However, the camera could use some work, and the resolution could be a bit better. Mazda Connect is also not my favorite system. It seems a little outdated in terms of graphics and also a bit overly complicated to use, but on the plus side, you get a rotary knob controller. You get a 12-speaker Bose sound system in here, and my tester has an optional entertainment system in the 2nd row, complete with headphones.
The CX-9 lineup comes with Mazda's standard safety suite of driver assist technology, and it includes what you see here, things like collision mitigating braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Some things like lane departure warning and lane assist are only available as package add-ons on the base model. My Signature trim also comes with front and rear parking sensors. It also has a great heads-up display with traffic sign recognition. In terms of fuel economy, you're going to get 20 in the city, 26 on the highway for a combined 23 mpgs. The base sport model starts from around $32,000. My top of the line model takes you quite a bit higher to $49,680 as equipped, and that does include an extra cost for the paint color.
So in closing, I think Mazda needs to do something soon to update the CX-9 to keep it competitive with the entries on the market now and the ones that are coming up. Technology especially is something that they need to update, but still, this is a solid, comfortable, fun to drive SUV in its segment and worth a look if you need seating for up to 7 people. Now, if you'd like to test drive one of these yourself, just head to one of our CarPro certified dealers and you can find one of those on our website at CarProUSA.com.